short time ago, an American airplane dropped one bomb on Hiroshima. And destroyed its usefulness to the enemy. That bomb has more power than 20,000 tons of TNT. The Japanese began the war from the air at Pearl Harbor. They have been repaid many-fold, and the end is not yet.
At approximately 8:15 a.m. on August 6, 1945, a US B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, dropped an atomic bomb Little Boy on the Japanese city of Hiroshima, instantly killing around 80,000 people. Three days later, a second bomb, Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki, causing the deaths of 40,000 more.
Essentially, once the bomb was dropped, it was instantaneous. So anybody who was, and I can't remember the figure, I've read it before, but anybody who was in a certain radius was like instantly incinerated. And people, in different radiuses as you go out had different exposure levels. We knew it would be powerful, but we didn't even know ourselves exactly what would happen. So the aftermath, what happened after, is that generationally we still have people that have certain cancers and certain birth defects that they're passing on to their children because of radiation exposure.
We all know that the atomic bomb won the war, but it wasn't only the bomb. It was the courage and bravery of individuals who came together and won the war. And each of those soldiers has his own individual story.
I boarded this ship. We had that secretive crate on it, 5 by 5 by 10 feet, with 4 Marines with fixed bayonets and guarding this crate. I found out what it was later, the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb is right here. They took one of the Wachsakowskis up the hangar deck and they put this crate on that place right there. And the captain did not know what was in that crate. And his orders were right here. Captain McVeigh's order: you deliver this crate to Tinian as fast as you can, and if this ship sinks, put this crate on a lifeboat and deliver it to Tinian. That was his orders. He didn't even know what was in that crate. I am one of about 20 sailors living who witnessed this event. I was transferred off at Pearl Harbor, and the ship sank July 30th, 1945, with a loss of 880 men. I got off it at Pearl Harbor just before the ship sank. On July 30th, 1945, the I-58, the Japanese submarine, the I-58, Captain Yamamoto, he picked up his periscope at midnight. In the moon, he could see this American ship coming right for him at midnight. He said, oh boy, all I gotta do is just wait for this guy. And when he got in sight, the first torpedo hit exactly where I was sleeping, right there. I slept with the anchor. 400 people died the minute the second torpedo hit right here, hit the engine room and blew up the engine, started a great big fire. And 800 people hit the water. But out of the 800 people that went in the water, they jumped off 70 feet high. Can you smoke at midnight? You can't see nothing. These guys are burned. They're all probably in shots because it's midnight. They jump on each other. They couldn't see. They jumped into a lifeboat down there. They jumped into scrap metal. The bow of the ship is like that, and they're jumping up the highest point. They couldn't see where they would jump, but they had to get off. The fire was going to burn them. An airplane finally, they didn't know where they were. The ship was on its way to Leyte, and when it sank. Yeah. Out of 800 people that hit the water, after 400 died, there was 1,200 people on that ship. 800. In 3 days, they went down to 316 survived. Out of the 800 that hit the water, they were all wounded, burned, and the sharks got them.